Hi TSP participants. As special school district teachers, we know that our classes and our students are unique. It can be difficult to find comparisons at all levels. Most of us already have to meet with PLCs or with data teams, so we wanted to share a comparative data tool that could be useful to you. This data team form follows the PDSA process. The idea is that you would come to data team like you already do, with your individual class or your student-specific data, but we would ask that you add this form. It would act as a guide and lead you through the critical questions and prompts to help you and your team study the data, and it supports the PDSA, Plan, Do, Study, Act process. Through this form, we can highlight what's working for some students, what's working for some classes, and what might not be working. For example, I can use this form to guide my data team discussion and compare data findings with my team. I describe my group of students in my measure first, noting their response as it relates to the trend line and goal line for this cycle. Then I ask myself if I'm following my plan with fidelity and if I'm collecting my data weekly. I would then list my research-based intervention and high-yield instructional strategy. For this example, let's say I'm listing SIPs as my research-based intervention and classifying as my high-yield instructional strategy. And make sure that you're putting what you're doing for each group. So you might have some different responses for different groups or different students. Next, I move on to my study, which is where myself and my team will analyze the data and make inferences together. The idea or the hope would be that another participant in the team would also have a reading group on a similar level, or would maybe be using SIPs too. They could then share their data and research with me, and we can begin to compare. What is the data telling us? Is this program working for this group or for this student? Is this strategy working? Why or why not? Then we record any adjustments we're making as we move forward, and we add a new intervention line to our graph.